Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for coming back, to those of you that's already been, and welcome to all the newbies, as I always say. So I wanted to do a little update on the Artis brushes that I have. I've had really good feedback on my first video that I did several months ago when I very first got the brushes, and lots of questions from people that are thinking about buying them or people that have bought them, and it's been really positive. So I want to do a bit of an update because I've obviously got used to using my 6 and I also got the 3 for Christmas, so it's been a few months. This one I'm in love with, absolutely in love with. Nothing's changed since the first video. I probably just use it a little bit more and use it for more things, as I'll show you in just a moment. The 3 is a bit of a slow burner. I'm learning to use it. I think, again, I've just got to carry on and practice and start being a bit more adventurous with it, really, because it does, lots of different things. It's just that I'm not that confident using it yet at the moment. But yeah, great brushes still. Really enjoying using them. They've still stayed super soft even. They're just really fab brushes. I love them and I really do highly recommend them. Just again to reiterate on what the brushes do, they come in these fab boxes and it gives you a lot of information on the back as well about what they can do. So this is for the 3. Now the 3 says it can do all of these different areas on the face. I'm not convinced because it's so small. I certainly wouldn't be wanting to use it on large areas like that, but definitely for like detailing around the eyes, using it for concealer, around the nose. I've used it around the mouth also. Really good for that. I also used it for a little bit of eyeshadow, which I'll show you in just a moment, but most of the time, I have to be honest, I probably use it just for sort of detailing my concealer and then putting a little bit around the eyes, and if I've got a strong lipstick then I'll just do it around the mouth. But it's nice, it's precise, it's quite slim, as you can see, so it is a nice brush to use. They're great to hold because obviously the Artis brushes are designed for you to use on yourself, whereas normal brushes are really used by artists or designed for artists to do your makeup. So yeah, they're always really easy to use. The 6, which is just, the love of my life basically, does exactly what it says the 3 does. So you can use it all over the face, probably easier for the larger areas. There is another brush, I think there's a 7 and an 8. I'd love to try the 7. I think the 8 might be a bit too big, but definitely would love to try the 7, just for like putting on, covering bigger areas. But still, this little bad boy does everything, to be honest. I don't mind using this one, and I don't find that it takes too long. I know that some people might feel that doing their whole foundation might be a bit lengthy with something like this, but it is so quick, as I'll show you in a moment. So yeah, nothing's changed about this one. Still love it, using it every day, in every way, and yeah, can't recommend it enough, really. The Oval 6, go get it. So yeah, if you want to see how I did this quick makeup look, only took a few minutes to do using my brush, then keep watching and I'll show you how I did it. So I'm just starting with a little of the Chantecaille Rose Water. This is just lovely and hydrating. It's a nice base to begin my skincare routine with. Then applying my Vital Essence, again by Chantecaille. I really love this range. It's just a lovely base product to put beneath the moisturiser, and it helps the moisturiser to be more effective. Now going in with my moisturiser, one of the uses of the Oval 6 is that you can actually apply your moisturiser with it. I don't know why or how, it just seems to place the moisturiser on the skin really evenly. It doesn't take away any of the moisturiser. Everything that you put on is actually used on the skin. I'm now using my foundation. This is just a NARS foundation. Just dot it onto the skin and then start using circular motions to apply the foundation. This seems to create a really lovely, dewy, even finish. I think it is the combination of applying the foundation and the moisturiser beneath with the brush. But that said, whenever I use the brush, I always have a really lovely finish with my foundation that I'm really happy with. Just using some of my NARS Creamy Concealer here, dotting that on under my eye, and just around my face where I've got a bit of extra pigmentation. Using the 6 again just to rub the concealer in. It doesn't get right into the corners, although you could use your finger just to dab it in. However, I do go in with the 3 afterwards. I tend only really to do this though if I'm doing my makeup quite fully, I would say, if I'm going out for an evening or if I've got an event or something to go to. Just going in with the 3 now and just making sure that that concealer is well blended. It's really lovely and gentle, and it's also very precise, so it's a lovely tool to use. I'm now applying my bronzer. This is just a liquid bronzer by Chantecaille, again going in with the 6 just to gently work that into the skin. And now applying some of my concealer just to highlight some of the areas, again using the 6 to apply that. You'll see that I'm not cleaning the brush in between uses. You don't actually have to do it. I don't find that any of the colours bleed or anything like that, or distort because I'm placing one on top of the other. I think that's just one of the clever features of the brush. Although of course you can, if you've got the microfiber plate, you can easily just swipe in between uses. Doing my contour, I just tend to use the edge of the brush to apply the line and then use the flat of the brush to buff it into the skin. You can see that a little better there. For the finer contouring along my nose, I'm using my 3. It just has better precision, which is needed for the smaller areas. So I'm able to apply it and then use the brush to buff it in to make sure that it's even. Quick lick of mascara so as that I look more human. And now I'm just applying some eyeshadow with the 3. This is a really good brush actually for applying to the crease and also to the waterline. It's really good for doing a smoky eye, and I'll probably try and do a tutorial on that at some point. The brushes are great because they are so versatile really, so they kind of become like a desert island product. You could essentially take just the 2 brushes away and do most things, not everything but most things, so it would certainly make your luggage a little lighter on your travels. Lastly, I just apply a little bit of my concealer around my mouth to make the lipstick pop a little more, and again the 3 is absolutely fab for blending this sort of thing, you know, where you're wanting a bit more precision. And there we have it, finished look. Love these brushes. Definitely a huge fan of the 6. The 3, as I said, I'm learning to love, just need to learn to use it a bit more. Really hope you liked it. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.